Welcome and thank you for joining us for our first video of affordable cooking at mycap.com. Today we will be making 16 delicious mozzarella sandwiches for under $6. What you will need is flour as needed for coating the bread, frying oil, a half a cup of milk, 16 ounces of mozzarella cheese, 3 eggs, salt and pepper to taste, and 16 slices of bread. Let's get it started. Today we're cooking fried mozzarella cheese sandwiches. So what we're going to do first is crack the 3 eggs, put them in a bowl, and then add the salt, the pepper, and the milk, and then we're just going to whisk. So we'll start off with our first egg. Two. And finally, our last egg. Get a little bit of the pepper. Remember, it's about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Finally, some salt, also 1/4 of a teaspoon, and then finally a half a cup of milk. Then we'll just whisk away, and just make sure that you whisk until it gets well incorporated. And there you have it. All right, so what you have here is some bread that I had before, and I cut all the crust off. And I'm just going to show you how to cut them off. It's rather simple. The easiest portion to start off is right here from the bottom. Just trim that off, and right here where the indent is, you want to just kind of just get as close as possible, and then trim off that side. And then we're just going to do the other side real quick and trim that off, and then just take as much as you possibly can this crust. And I mean, like, as you can see, there's a little bit of that. It's fine. And then we'll do another one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And keep doing this until you finally get all your 16 slices. Alright, so our next step, you grab your crustless bread slices and you're going to put your mozzarella cheese on it. And you want to make sure that you do not have the cheese on the edges, just because it's going to get everywhere. And finally, what you're going to do is, once you have the cheese in place and you get the other slice of bread on top, you can do it 2 ways. You can either cut it triangularly, or you can cut it into another rectangle. So, and I'm just going to do a little bit of both, just because. I'm going to do a triangle one first. You know, just look, just like that. If the cheese fall off, you know, just kind of just put that back in there. It's all right. Like I said, you know, you're going to do your best as far as making these. And then we'll just do another one. Place of cheese. Slice of cheese there. Grab another slice of bread. I'm just going to cut this one into a rectangle. Just, you know, it just depends on how your preference is. And then we'll just keep on doing this until we finally finish up all our cheeses and bread. Alright, so our next step, we're gonna just bread this and dip it right into the egg and just place them on the side to get ready for these little goodies to be fried. So what you're gonna do is just bread these really well. Make sure that all the edges are coated in the flour. You dip it right into your egg. Next, just place it onto a separate plate. We'll do it. So your next step is to fry these little suckers. And just make sure you're really careful. Just place them into the oil. And remember that the fire is only at a medium. Alright, so make sure you put a lid on just so the oil won't go all over the place. So it's about golden brown, just as you can see on both sides. Just make sure you just have that plate with some napkins or paper towels and just place it right off to the side. My goodness, that looks good. Alright, and then just do this until you complete all your little mozzarella cheese sandwiches. So you can do one of two things after you get done with frying these delicious goodie. You can either A, put it on a plate with a little bit of Italian parsley on the side and just place it like that. Or you can be like me, just crack it right open, you see all that, and get your munch on. Now, if it's not salty enough or you need more pepper, you can always add a little bit more salt and pepper if you like. And you can make your own little dip sauce too if you prefer, a little bit of ranch if you like, or some marinara sauce. Well, thank you for joining us. My name is Sam. For more information, check out mykep.com. Hi, and welcome to My Dick.
mydick.com.